Hello and welcome to Astronomy Spotlight for August. My name is Kirk Rosberg. I'm the planetarium coordinator here at the Hastings Museum. We have 4 different things to talk about this month. Lots going on. Starting with the earliest one on August 12th. The late evening of August 12th, the early morning of August 13th is, of course, the peak of the Perseid meteor shower, the best warm weather shower of the year. You can expect it to peak at between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. the morning of the 13th, which means it should peak somewhere around 3 a.m. in the morning on August 13th. If the weather is clear, you will not have really any moon to speak of, which is why it is such a great year for the Perseids. The moon, and it's less than 8% illuminated, doesn't rise until 4 a.m. or so. So even after it rises, it will not be a showstopper, as it is many other years. So the only question mark really is the weather, clouds, and things like that. The Perseids are quite colorful. They can range in many different colors, anywhere from yellow, orange, even occasionally green as well. And they can be bright and leave persistent trains or smoke trails as they enter through the Earth's atmosphere and burn up. So that is the Perseid meteor shower this year. Now we're going to move the sky to August 24th. All right, so we have adjusted the time and day to August 24, about roughly 9 o'clock. Now this is actually the 23rd because I wanted you to see the star Antares, kind of keep an eye on that. There we go, there it is, right there. It is the bright red star marking the heart of Scorpius, the scorpion. I'm going to turn that off. And now we're going to go forward one day. You can see the moon on the right side. Again, that is the 23rd of August. Now on the 24th, what you will see is the moon is actually going to occult or cover Antares for a little while. Starting at about, I would start looking at about 9 p.m. Times on the internet seem to be varying a bit, but the occultation should take place sometime between about 9:10 and 9:20 p.m. But I'm going to go to about 10:20 when actually the occultation should be about ending. If we go forward one day, boom. So yeah, as you can see, the moon is covering Antares right at the moment. And I've scaled up the moon just a little bit so you can actually see the moon and not just a bright spot. So that is what is going on August 24th. The moon covering or blocking out a bright star, the bright star Antares, the heart of Scorpius, the scorpion, beginning at around about 9:10 to 9:20 and ending with its reappearance between about 10:20 and 10:30 p.m. All right, now we are going to jump ahead to August 27th. Okay, we have moved the sky and the time to August 27th, around 11 o'clock. If you look southward at that time, you will see Saturn. Saturn is actually at opposition on August 27th, which means it is directly opposite the sun as viewed from the Earth. So kind of like a full moon, which is opposite the sun at full moon. When Saturn rises, it rises at sunset and will be visible all night and eventually set at sunrise. The magnitude of Saturn on the 27th will be 0.4, so that is plus 0.4. If that were like Venus, Mars, or Jupiter, that would not be very bright. But Saturn is 1 billion miles away from the sun, so 0.4 is pretty bright for Saturn, which will look yellowish, kind of a yellowish white color. So Saturn opposition August 27th. It takes it's about 378 days between Saturn oppositions as seen from the Earth. All right, now also we have, speaking of the moon, a blue moon in August. The first full moon occurs on August 1st, the second on August 30th. According to the Old Farmer's Almanac, it is the sturgeon moon. So the second full moon would be the blue sturgeon moon, except it is also a supermoon. So you actually have the full blue sturgeon supermoon. That's quite a mouthful. On August 30th. Of course, it has nothing to do with the color of the moon. It's not going to look blue, most likely. But it is simply the second full moon of a month. And in this case, it also happens to be a supermoon. All right, that is Astronomy Spotlight for August. Join me again next month for Astronomy Spotlight.